Hello. Here's our fire. You can't see because I'm too close. Nighttime. Ooh, dark outside. Can't see nothing. Can't even see Sandy. Can't see Lizzie. Can't see Kev. Can't see Denny. Of course, you can't see me. And now you can't see the fire for some reason. How do you focus?
Now you can see my feet.
I can't see your feet.
I'm showing my light at them.
Oh, cool. Lizzie, you feeling okay tonight? Sandy, you feeling okay tonight?
Yep.
Denny, you feeling okay tonight?
I feel splendid.
Kevin?
I am tired.
You're not supposed to answer for him.
I'm good.
I'm sleepy too. I am really sleepy.
Yeah, we stayed up pretty late.
Yeah, we had a lot of activity tonight, last night. Okay, so who wants to go first?
What do you want?
What happened last night? Silly eggs.
I don't know what that was.
Tricks are for kids.
Yep. I have no idea what a lot of that was last night.
Those are Lizzie's feet.
I thought it was, like she said, a deer, but that was too long. As soon as I heard it and it snorted again, right away, I knew it wasn't a deer. Yeah. And then it was on. It snorted and then it inhaled. Yeah. And exhale and inhale both. Yeah. Sure it wasn't a hog.
No, it was too
loud. If it was a hog, it had to be 3 tons.
Yeah.
Bigger than Hogzilla.
What they're talking about is last night. I don't know why this thing is going crazy. Last night we were sitting down at the kitchen table and we were getting ready, just to settle down and start listening, and all of a sudden we heard this, what sounded like a deer snort first, but then it just kept going, and it, like Kevin said, it sounded like it would inhale and then snort and then inhale and then snort, and it was moving away. We couldn't figure out what it was, but it was pretty.
We kept doing it until we shut the light out and stopped talking.
Yeah, then all of a sudden that noise went away.
Well, it made a loop all the way around us, 360 degrees around the RV. Yeah.
And then what else happened?
The lights, whatever those lights were.
Yeah, Denny and Lizzie and I had crawled into bed, and Kevin slept on the brown couch out in the living room area of the RV, and I could see his light on. We had all of our lights off, our flashlights, and he had a light on in the outside my window that faces the woods, actually, not the front, was all lit up like someone shining a flashlight. So I asked Kevin if he had his light on, and then his light went off, and then he said, it's off now, and the light was still on out there. And I said, who's out there? And he saw it too. It looked like someone was standing, well, not real close, but, like walking towards the front of my truck, facing the RV. And so we saw the flashlight in the back, like it was looking down the back of the RV, and it lit up that whole thing. And I said, somebody's out there. And of course, I wouldn't let anybody go outside. I just wanted to stay and listen for a while. But then it happened again. The second time it happened, Jimmy, Kevin, you and I were the only ones up.
Yep.
Everybody else was sleeping.
It stayed on. I couldn't see the woods at all until that light came on, whatever it was, and then it had the woods lit up for 10 minutes, where I could see the trees.
Yeah, it was like a high beam. I thought it was a vehicle. I honestly thought a vehicle pulled in. That's how bright it was.
Somebody had a flashlight like mine and was shining it back that.
But no noise, no people that we saw. We heard nothing, absolutely nothing. And then later on, of course, we heard something that sounded like it ran over the front steps and then underneath the RV. So it couldn't have been the cats that are up here because they're too small, the house cats. The dogs were all put up. Sandy had already gone home.
And something hit the tongue of the trailer, too. and something bang hit the.
Yeah, we heard the bang, but I couldn't. It sounded metal, so we knew that it hit something back there. And he said it hit the tongue of the trailer.
Tongue of the trailer.
But anyway, so lots of activity, and then I've got that all on audio, and I'll, like I said earlier, I'll go home and try to edit that and put it on.
And right after the lights went out that were shining through the trees, it looked like somebody was up in the top of the trees with a flashlight aimed down at the ground that just turned it on and off.
Aliens. We had aliens. Don't tell him. We had aliens. Well, what Denny saw the last time him and Lizzie were at the window was freaky. You want to tell him?
Well, I just saw something moving. And first I thought it was like military maneuvers, helicopters, maybe 3 or 4 of them. But then then there was 5 or 6, and they were moving so rapidly. And maneuvers they were doing was impossible to be a helicopter. But they kept coming our direction. And then when they got pretty close to us, they just gone. Totally disappeared. But it was going around in circles, like wrapping around each other. And it was very strange. And no noise.
Yeah,
No
that's
noise.
that's a freaky part. No noise. So, were they orbs? Was it a UFO? Was it somebody playing with something on the ground, putting it up into the sky?
It wasn't that. I don't know what it was.
It's a bird. It's a plane. It was Superman. We don't know. We have no idea.
Super UFO.
Yeah.
If I was to guess, I'd say it had to be a UFO. More than one.
Well, it was. We can't identify it.
Yeah. Only because we don't know what it is.
Somebody might be able to identify it, but
Yeah.
was.
It didn't stop by and tell us who they were, so we have no idea. But there was no fear involved.
No, it didn't have any bad feelings. It definitely not a sound.
No.
When the light was like somebody was walking up, I heard nothing either.
I didn't hear footfall. I heard nothing. I can't believe this thing does this on its own. Why is it? It's nice and crisp and clear, and then all of a sudden it goes to...
They start focusing on something else.
Beautiful. I am sitting like maybe 4 or 5 feet from this and enjoying the warmth. I'm freezing. Everybody else is comfortable. I'm freezing.
Right as I started going to sleep, there I heard that one probably quietly coming up underneath that window.
Yeah.
Right by my bed. And I finally got rolled over and I was 8-10 inches away from the window. And I, at the angle that I was at, I could see the sky behind it barely, out the window. And I saw the top of the head come up and then go back down, just, an inch of it. And it came up like 1.5 inches and went down. And after about the 6th or 7th time of coming up a little bit higher, it came up and I saw its eyes, and I was so tired I said, "Oh, cool. Good night." And fell asleep with that thing looking at me.
Oh my goodness. Well, I didn't hear anything or see anything. Lizzie didn't feel good last night, so I just kind of laid there with her, and I was listening to the sounds outside. I heard a couple of hoops. I heard a couple of noises I couldn't identify. I tried. I tried to think if it was a raccoon or, like Sandy said, maybe it was a hog or something, but I could not identify the noise. It didn't sound like a normal. And wait until I post that the dogs, the one that sounds like a dog and then the one that does not sound like a dog. The hound dog.
You need to make me a copy of that.
Yeah, I'll make you a copy, but that was so funny because it sounded like somebody was imitating that stupid hound dog. That thing, burrow, burrow. All night long that thing goes. And then I heard your dogs.
That's the one that got me.
Me too.
The what?
The snorting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That whatever it was big.
Yes.
Yeah, it was big.
And it sounded like it was trying to get closer.
Yep.
Until we shut the light out. As soon as we shut the light out, it seemed to start going away, didn't it?
Yep.
Freaky. I have no idea, guys. I'm lost. So we don't know what it was. We didn't see it. We just heard it. Like I say, when I get home, I'll try to edit the audio. I'm not
There's
good at that
several
stuff.
people, a couple of my Native American friends, I want to listen to that and see if they can help identify it.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm going to post it, or if I'm on, maybe when we get back on the live chat, I'll go ahead and play it, and maybe somebody else can identify it. Because the first one, I'm telling you, sounded just like a deer snort, but then after that,
Yeah,
I kind of
repeated
cocked my head a
ones,
little
yeah.
bit going, what? It didn't really sound that.
Yeah, but you don't expect a deer to snort 30 times.
Exactly. I
Yeah,
mean, it
I've
just
never
happened way
heard
too
one.
often. It sounded like every time it took a step, it made another noise.
Yeah.
Yep.
Maybe it was gas.
and
Maybe
it's-
they ate the beans.
And it seemed like it was getting closer.
Yep.
I didn't throw my lima beans out there, so it couldn't have been that.
Oh, I'm so bad.
And what got me is how it circled us.
Yeah.
That is what freaked me out. More than the sound it was making, it made a circle, 360-degree circle all the way around the RV. That was like, that's weird. That's something that's calculating.
We were being stalked.
It's something ran across.
He's yawning.
Something ran across the steps because the steps definitely moved the RV.
What? Yep.
It definitely moved the RV.
Yeah, that's why I said, because
It couldn't have been just a little animal because I wouldn't have done that. Had to be bigger.
yeah, well, like I said, I think that it might have been a coyote going after the cat, because it went underneath the RV after it was on the steps, because we heard it hit.
Or maybe the cat was getting away from
Yeah.
whatever it was.
Right.
That wasn't a coyote.
No.
I don't know what it was. All I know is I'm trying to debunk anything, so my brain doesn't go in overdrive.
Mine's been in overdrive ever since I heard it.
Yeah, I know. Me too. I do that. Usually,
Excuse
bless you. Usually it's just Lizzie and I here alone. We hear this stuff all the time, don't we, Lizzie? And it gets creepy out here at night sometime. But when Boo was here, I was comfortable. Now I don't know where Boo is, and I don't know who's here.
Yep.
Or what's here. I will be very sad if Boo's gone forever.
Yeah. Well, you're the one that stayed away the longest.
I didn't have a choice.
Yeah, I know.
Anyways. So it's a beautiful night, except for, to me, it's cold.
I'm a little chilly. If not for the fire, I'd be too cold.
Yeah. Got a nice little fire going here.
A lot of heat from it.
Yeah, it's not so hot that you can't sit
I
here.
like the fact that that's out tonight. And I can see okay tonight.
The moon.
I couldn't see anything.
Oh yeah, the moon's out tonight.
Yeah, I can see really good.
No, Bella, you can't climb up here, honey. Sorry. You are too big for my lap. She thinks she's a lap dog today. She wants to climb in my lap. No, Bella, you can't crawl in Mama's lap. No.
No. Ain't getting 3/4 of the bed tonight, dog.
Bella tried to kick Kevin out of his bed last
She
night.
wasn't even snoring last night. She was
No.
so quiet.
And that was really weird.
She did off and on when something was out. When we heard something outside, she quit snoring. And when there wasn't any, that's when I knew I could safely sleep, is when she was snoring. Because when anything was around, she'd quit. It was like, you're a faker.
It's like she's standing there looking at you saying, well, are we going to bed yet?
Yeah.
Hey, can I borrow your flashlight, Papa?
Are you going in, honey?
No, I have to use the restroom. Well,
Okay.
yes, I'm going in to use the restroom.
Anyway, so we'll be out here for a little while.
Excuse me.
But usually when it gets dark, we go in. I thought I'd sit here and
We'll
camcord a little bit.
camcord from the inside too.
Yeah, but maybe I'll set up the camcorder inside if my battery holds. Because guess what? It took me 3 times opening this, and it said that my battery was dead. It kept shutting itself off. I mean, just instantly shut itself off. Everybody's here as witnesses. And finally, the 3rd time I opened it again, now it's fine, and I've still got a full battery. So I don't understand.
Well, when I got back here, my battery's now is half full. when I checked it right.
Oh,
back in
he's okay. Kevin said when he got back his what is it?
my GoPro.
His GoPro.
The battery is half full now.
Now he's got a half a battery.
It totally shut off while I was recording.
Yeah, why does it keep shutting off? This is what I don't understand.
I don't know.
We've had that problem up here for ages.
Yeah, I know.
Everything shuts off,
Yeah,
unless it's way above.
this is freaky.
Sarge.
Sarge. There he goes. I don't have Lisa's FLIR, so I can't look over there to see what's going on.
I wish I had the money to buy one of the good ones at like $6,000.
Jeez. I can't imagine spending that kind of money on this kind of equipment. You know what I mean?
That one, hers, was pretty expensive, I think. Go that high.
Well,
I wish I had some good night vision goggles. Or a monocular goggles. The binocs wouldn't do me any good.
yeah.
We've got a set of night vision in the house, don't we?
No, they don't work.
They don't work?
They haven't worked since a month after we bought them.
Since you got them?
Yeah.
That's what you get when you buy something on eBay.
Yeah. It was a mistake I made. They said they were military. They're not military. They're just military green. That's it.
Probably spray painted it.
I don't know. I wish you guys could see this. You guys can't see nothing. Ooh. You can't see. There's the
Can you get
moon.
the RV behind you? Bet you can. Lindsay's inside.
Oh, there's the RB. But see, you can't. It doesn't want to focus for some reason. And there you go.
Yeah, it's your movement. It's got to refocus itself.
Yeah, lights on. Can't see anything else though.
That Sarge got here over there.
Yeah, you need night vision.
Yeah.
You need night vision camera.
I wouldn't even know how to use it. I don't know how to use this thing. See, it doesn't.
Well, if you ever get one, you can learn.
It doesn't even focus. Look at that.
Good equipment really costs some money.
Yeah, I know.
We got a
Woohoo! There you go. I'm happy.
those things flies. She never even took it out of the box.
The drone? It's out of the box.
Is it?
Yeah, I have to calibrate it, and I can't do that at home. I have to have it out here.
Yeah, but your problem with calibrating it out here is your phone don't work out here.
I know, exactly. But I can't do it there because of all the trees and there's no open space like this.
What? You want a candy bar?
Anyways, all right, guys. Well, I think we're done.
Right now, we'll be
Conversation.
inside in a little bit.
Yeah. When we sit by the front window, I'll go ahead and go live.
Why?
Say good night, everyone.
Night.
Good night.
Good night.
Night, John boy.
Bye.